No music. There will be no music. This is as far as I'm going. We dropped off because, of course, Anon is. If you live here, you need the money. Don't worry about it, Anon. You get to keep all your cash. First time. Dad low we go 3 blocks. He says it's the worst part of town for cops. I mean, he ain't lying. I'm surprised they don't just take a big flamethrower to it. Struggle to get the knife out of my pocket. Damn leg hardly bend. My damn leg doesn't hardly bend. Huh. Throwing the switchblade. No, I just don't want to wait until we have to. I think this is mostly the same. Cradles me, access to stretch. Gonna keep going down South Avenue. You're not blind. You can point, right? You can arm. Point. You can't crush someone with both arms. That's carrying someone. The grueling walk, we both end up in my apartment. Listen, I wanna go without music, but we both know that I have a soft spot for Skin Row Soul. It's one of my favorite tracks because it just has that jazzy vibe that I like in my music. That I would define it with this is just a testament to how deep I've sunk. We'll put it on down low though. The grueling walk back in my apartment. So consider crawling the rest of the way. Thank God, thankfully not. See, Fang is supporting you. Yeah, get it? Fang's supporting you. You started supporting Fang with the concert, and now Fang's. It's an original game, but you know what I mean. I don't want to see how I live. He'll see that I wear underwear. Over me to turn off the computer. Welcome to the moose pad. Occupants one miserable faggot. I mean, that's better than. God damn it, Seth. Rap G! Rap G! God, I love that about Wani Gemu. But he keeps saying Rap G! The computer's off. Oh, wait, how is Wani Gemu doing? Have they had any update recently? No, their last update has been the second. But, like, their update schedule has been every 3 months or so. So... yeah. Kinda disappointing. Kinda disappointing. Also, the one guy I watched that did like a lot of Wani and Snoot content has stopped. I don't know why. Very strange. Hasn't talked about it much lately. No, I'm gonna put my little beans. I'm gonna put my little beans on the floor. It's nothing to say. I just wanna stretch those little toesies. All right. Don't worry about hurting my feeling. I know it's a shithole. Computer is off. There's no dishes in the sink. There's no fungus in your bed. It almost looks like a responsible adult lives here. You can leave if you want. It's 3 p.m. and at least let me patch you up. At least let me glue some band-aids to you. So back up. Where's the real freaks about safety? It's so weird. Why doesn't Anon's house have one? Why didn't your parents send you out with an Anon? Why doesn't the place just come with one, considering what you're dealing with? Like, it's just a legal dispute between the landlord and the city. I remember to turn on looping this time. I mean, Skinner Soul's not that long. It's like a minute or so. Can't believe no one was thank Rapji! Oh, sorry, Ripley. You're being such a protective prick right now. I mean, unlike the other Anon who just fell down some stairs and like got away with some bruises and a broken back, you actually have like a couple of cuts probably. You have some bags of frozen pieces of paper towels to make makeshift ice packs. You seriously bought one? I wanted to be supportive. Why do you have he laughs? This is literally how you structure your goddamn call-in responses. Like, why are you doing it in reverse? Now you're just fucking with me. God damn, like nothing to something, right? At some point, it starts to read like you're just messing with me. Like, it's just a farce. If it's a farce, I want to be in on the joke. Okay, I'm gonna need to take... wait a minute. While we're fucking here. Oh, fuck. I know Punch Truck hasn't updated. Because Punch Truck refuses to update. Where are you, Punch Drunk? It's just on the second page. I don't know why it doesn't move. Yeah, September. It's almost a year, man! Punch Drunk, please! You commented on my videos! Why aren't you updating? You're not great, but you actually pulled something really nice out of that scene when I was like, man, this is going to shit. You stalled, you nosedived, and you pulled out! With the penis. So, what was I looking for again? Man, can you actually find a goodbye Volcano High thing? What the hell is this? Only a lifetime away. I would have promised if a lifetime was different. With penis? Sorry. Nothing to something. The fucking thing I always come back to. Because it went into the next one, right? Of strands and strings. Judy and Anon, Chet and Stella, Leo and Sage. What the fuck? I like your gumption, my man. I like your gumption. November. I don't think Nothing to Something is updated since. What a shame. What a shame. What a shame. Only a lifetime away. Maybe one day I'll actually write one of those reincarnation fics that I want to write so goddamn bad, but I can never do it because every single time I'm like, thematically speaking, there's no reason for this to be like that. It's like I have a hard time justifying thematically having a character reincarnate. It's such a specific concept. Like, even the concept of an isekai is thematically kind of fucked. Whatever, man. Safi, go sit in the hole. But just go sit in the hole, please. We've got a thing to do. Okay, I'm gonna get to take your shirt off. Because I need to see where do I... Listen, Anna, I can put the band-aid on your shirt, but that won't help! Get you turn around as I change. Come on, Dwayne. Nothing. Listen, they're both guys. He literally do not have anything he hasn't seen before. Biggest wound is a purple splotch on my stomach where I got thwacked by a tail. I'm pretty sure what happened is that you hit a bollard, man. You just broke your back or whatever Edel did. Bats are harder to take off though. My legs are cramped, so I need the strength to unbutton them. Fang must have hurt my struggles and he giggles again. You need help getting out of those pants? Maybe. Hey, we got a cute little scene. Well, whatever. I'm not gonna ogle your broken body. Listen, Anon, I'm mentally capable of switching off horny mode when you're dying. I swear to God, if I pop a boner right now, I'll jump this bed and throw myself out my window. I'm pretty sure that with all the blood-related problems, you don't have the blood to get a boner. There's just not enough left for turgidity. I'll flop over. Do what he says without question. Oh no, I'm getting a boner from the BS. Hear the bed creak slightly as he sits down beside me. His cool hands lift off my shirt. Rap, jeez, they really beat the shit out of you. Well, I mean, Fang, you literally saw me. They really serve like a serious cream. I'm fine, Anon. They'll grow back. Do they? I was under the impression from ending 2 that they don't. Like, to an extent, maybe. Once the fight started, you know, they were just like, man, let's just beat up this one guy. Which admittedly is a smart move. Gonna have to bear it. Disinfect, cut, spray, escapes, and bruises. Fucking stuff him full of alcohol. Put this man full of alcohol. Used to work, I settled into a relaxed state. I can't really explain it, but having him carefully tend to me felt amazing. Man, I might just pop that boner. Ah, that stings! I'm just putting some iodine on it. Oh, sweet Jesus! And you don't know, I have to do the front. I gotta see your nipples. I like how Anon's worried about him popping a boner, but what if Fang does, right? Like, what is stopping Fang? Because he's not beat up. Also, fear and shock and arousal and like all mixed up. Brother, something when I hear Fang's voice, he's blushing nearly as much as I am. I could feel his tail rapidly slap against my leg as well. You hear that? Talk to yourself under your breath sometimes. So this entire... You know, the original game, right? We are never really privy to the fact that Anon talks to himself. It's kind of a fun surprise. You're like, oh, that makes sense. Anon has commented on the fact that he talks to himself this whole goddamn time. So it's really, really fucking weird that you do this shit, right? You can't just pull this out of your ass and pretend that... I think I'm gonna go and jump out of a window right now. Here's a replacement that sounds exactly like me, but is somehow more frustrated with this work. God fucking damn it, man. This cool movie called Aniara. A-N-I-A-R-A, which is about like a spaceship that gets knocked off course and people inside go fucking crazy because it's like, oh, we're never, ever, ever going home. And like 24 years in, everything goes to hell, and then millions of years later, it crashes on someplace. And that's kind of how I feel with these fics. It's like there's panic and madness and darkness, and then eventually everything goes to shit. Fuck. Man, I wish I could see that movie because, to be honest, I mean, there's also the movie Passengers, but Passengers is not quite the same. It's not focusing on the same hopelessness because it's made by Americans who are fucking cowards. Wink. Just being a little cheeky. Thank you very much. But an area is also based on like some sort of epic poem. I kind of want to see that epic poem because that sounds fucking hilarious. Just fantastic. Anyway, it's like by the fourth year they have mass cults and suicides. By year 24, the Mima robe and the few remaining survivors sit cross-legged in a dimly room. An unidentified woman in the group rhapsodizes about the divine power of sunlight on Earth as the ship slowly descends into final darkness. Finally, in the year 5,981,407 of its voyage, the area, derelict, frozen, and devoid of human life, reaches the Lyra's constellation and passes right by a planet as verdant and welcoming as Earth was formerly. Millions and millions of years. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I find it fascinating, right, that the Wikipedia summaries, like the LT tanks that were allowed for food and auctions, become contaminated. What I want to watch this because this sounds like really fucked up. Box office budget of 2 million. Box office of 40,000. Holy shit! Who paid for this movie? But nice and depressing. Someone did like a little tabletop thing of it. It was great. It was kind of nice. It was a nice little like things slowly go to hell, and then you're like, oh, and then some tough choices. It wasn't that focused on like the apocalypse thing until later. And I feel like it should have had an ending like that where it's like, sure, but the point of a story like this is to show like the tragedy of the situation. And tragedy comes from contrast. It comes from the closeness of victory snatched from the jaws of defeat. But the hands were just an inch short, that kind of stuff. You heard that too? Thanks, smiles at my embarrassment. Because you talk to yourself and you talk about your eyes. Again, I always was under the impression that nobody heard Anon all that much. Like a couple of instances. Man, it really just makes me fucking. Oh no. Oh hell, we got that kiss! We got smooching time, baby! What the hell was that? Sorry, I didn't mean to go that far. I just missed the break. Was that your tongue? Never do that again. I need to throw. Fucking Anon can only vomit. It's just the only thing this man can do is vomit. It's okay. I never kissed anyone. Period. I'm such a virgin, Fang. Have yourself a wedding yet? Yeah. So yeah, sure. Let's go with the less pathetic option. Oh. And that the mood's been completely obliterated. I decided to switch topics because this author does not actually want to write what a kiss means. Because in a story like this, you can make a kiss porn or you can make a kiss like thematically relevant, like a moment of reconciliation. Again, they've supported each other both, and now the reward is they get to have an emotional whatever, man. Like, do I call you my boyfriend? I'm not your boyfriend, dweeb, but you can call me Fang your partner. I'm a non-binary. First job as my boyfriend is to stay still. Second job. Oh no. Okay, that's kind of cute. We got some fucking dynamics here. God, so much of this writing is so straightforward. Still too damn early. I look like I got run over by a bus. It's almost like it takes some time for injuries to heal. At least this new weighted blanket feels nice. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't buy one from Goodwill, the best store to buy secondhand stuff for a cheap and affordable price like a poor person like me. It's a boy! That's just weird, man. Sleeping Tarot Boy. I will say, I notice this in my writing a lot. I refer to characters that are adults as boys and girls, and I'm trying to fix that. I'm calling, like, Gator Girl is cute because it's an alliteration. But otherwise, Olivia is a woman. Calling someone by that it's this. Listen, a lot of people are like, it's not a big deal. I like to think it is because it does kind of imply this power dynamic that's not actually existent. You're implying stuff that's not there. And I know English doesn't work like that, but I like to think about what I say and what it means. I'm allowed to consider my manner of speech to be incongruent with how I feel. Huh. What the hell, Anon? It's because of the penis. The docs and the kiss, the fight, it all happened. Also, I had a boner, and he just started humping me, and to be honest, it felt kind of good, but on the other hand, the corkscrew penis was a little surprising. Oh, we already mentioned that. It's such a stupid fucking idea. Don't do that to it. You're gonna hurt yourself. Like, your spine isn't broken, but I put it together with duct tape. It can fall apart at any moment. I call first dibs on the shower. Yep, this is real. You've got a boyfriend. You've got a boyfriend, and you're making out, friend. Practically one of my contact lists are said to be missed in some way in the past 24 hours. Well, beside my parents, of course. Most of them are low encouraging statements not to give up. Rosa sent me a Bible verse. Listen, I really do think that, like, since Rosa is supportive or at least accepting of Stella and Sage, who both obviously are like non-traditional in the Catholic sense, and also with Fang and stuff, I like to think that Rosa is one of those rare times where someone is willing to go, you can be okay with gay people and still be Christian, man. You can do both. You can have both. And I would love it if Rosa's that person, because Rosa so often is just displayed as like the stereotype, and giving her that little extra depth of like, yeah, but she's she's willing to step aside and let you do your own thing. She knows there's a limit to how much you can do with your life, despite the chakla. She also sent me a lot of recommendations, which I think is a little too soon, but I know heart's in the right place. I mean, she's Deco Star. Why aren't we establishing this already? Later on, word of the 5 months is spread because Winnie's texting me if I managed to record it. Did the IRS capture it? God damn it, it's the FBI. Did the FBI capture it? I hope they got those pricks at least. Messing with Shockbox about Naomi. She's hope you get well. Followed by a little heart emoji. I have no idea where I am. On one hand, she's obviously going to throw me on the the pyres to kill me for being a witch. But the only thing she had on me got used by someone else entirely. She's got nothing on me. Maybe she'll lay off me. Maybe not. Maybe she'll find something new. This is so weird, right? But I get why Naomi couldn't have done it, because there's no reason for Naomi to do it. But I just feel that it's so weird that Trish does it. Like, are we really letting Naomi off? Because you're letting Naomi off easily, because she doesn't even have to pull the trigger. You got the person that she wanted to kill killed without her having to do the killing. You're letting her off easy. You're letting her get away without the moral complications of her actions. That's stupid. She's the bad guy. Let her suffer. Kick her in the dick. Give her a dick and then kick it. Oh, I. Ryan's North Hole quest? Man, I'm learning some freaky shit today. There's a dog in there, and it was raining, and he couldn't get out of this like one of those skateboarding holes, the bowl, I think they call those. Whatever. Not a half pipe. His hair still wet from the shower, and he drapes he drapes over his face in strands. His hair drapes over his. He's not wearing any makeup either. I guess he cleaned it the fuck off. You don't sleep with makeup on, Anon. You take it off or it gets on your pillows, you idiot. Oh, I know that a man wouldn't get that, but why are you wearing my clothes? And then, of course, I'm really starting to get bothered by this because it's really distracting. I didn't pack any extra clothes on me, so, plus they look better on me. Did you cut holes in my shirt? Sorry about that. Did it to the jeans, too. Oh, my fucking God. I mean, I can understand that working for a shirt, but for a tail hole? I've only been dating for a day, and he's already ripped across part of my favorite outfit, of which I have 40. Now I got 39. How am I supposed to live? How am I supposed to live like this, Fang? I was 2 weeks short. I was 2 days short of 6 weeks, and now I'm 3 days short. Just 42 days. 40, Anyway, don't worry about it, Tweep. I can help you pick out some new clothes. Some actual fucking clothes. And I actually know how outfits work. Unlike you. You do that for me. Of course, Dweeb, you're my boyfriend. What about school? School can wait for now. Also, my dad's going to show up in like 5 minutes and murder both of us. We'll go at your pace then. Well, if you need it, I can always carry you. I'm like 50 pounds. But there we go. Thunder strength is different from skinny strength. Why the fuck are we having this casual racism shit and we're just never addressing any of it? It gets weirder with every fic. Fuck it, I'm writing that goddamn shit. I've already got one lined up, right? I got 3 things that are currently in my head that I really want to do. Actually, I got a couple, but I'm going to talk about them right now. It's bad for writing stuff, but I want to talk about it. I got A Cage Called Society, working title. It's supposed to be Inko. It's supposed to be a spite fic about this. The whole story is about Inko G. Nito, who is like passively sort of like, I need to get society what it wants. But he's gay, or queer, or like something. He's not straight or cis in any of the traditional senses. And the idea is that he's been denying himself because it's the easy way out. And he doesn't know it about himself. He's always like, why would I be gay? And the whole story is about Noah, because we're doing a bunch of gender swaps, because we're making Fang a guy. And we're swapping everyone because it's cute, and I like to do that. Anyway, we got all those characters, and they all represent sort of this idea of like fitting into society, of order, of conformity, and of course Ripley is the final boss. Well, Sam would be, which is Samantha, but the guy. And on the other hand, we have Rosa, who is like, I'm okay with all this change and weirdo crap, but I'm not gonna push it. So Rosa's kind of like tolerating the parents. Sage's acceptance, and of course, since we need someone who's opposite of the perpetuation of the order of oppression, we need to have someone oppose that, and that's Ophinia, who's like, listen, I'm gonna take a shit on Naomi. When Naomi dumps all the information on everyone, I will knock her out by hitting her with a baseball, and then I will shit on her body so that no one will talk about you being gay, but they'll talk about me taking a shit on her. And that is her role in the story, is like the extremes you might go to stop this kind of stuff. And Inko's supposed to find himself somewhere in the middle of that because he's not happy where he's at. He's to find himself. We got Fang, who's supposed to represent the courage to kind of try, but not actually escaping, like being stuck in the middle, as it were. Inko is cowardice because he's always been accepting and trying to work towards society. And then we got Evelyn, who's supposed to be this balanced character. She's like, listen, Inko, you can just do whatever you want, right? You don't have to pick sides here. You can just float along in life and make it your own. You don't have to. But you have to know what you're doing. You have to be cognizant of your actions. Blah, 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 blah. That's what I'm working with for now. The other one I got is Running from the 90s. I think that was one just the hard N on his gay thing. And it was with LJ. And I don't know what I'm doing there. World of Possibilities, like Anon, basically. It's a soft reincarnation story because Anon shows up in a different place and everything is like better. And everyone's going to be nice. I want to stab that Snoot. Is Fang gender indeterminate because I don't think it matters. Shows up in a different place. In what was it again? Oh yeah, in running in World of Possibility, and Running from the 90s, one of the two. I also did like a gender swap for everyone. We got Damien Girl, Daniela, aka Dan, because she's just like that. Oh yeah. I want to stab that Snoot again. Fang goes over there, and the idea is that what's her name? Olivia is a bit more like egotistical. She's a bit more like I'm a big fancy artist and I'm the big one, and there's a lot more racism involved with it. Not hard racism, but like the soft low-key, like we're better because the new generation tries to be better, but it's so like poisoned by it. It's the adults that tend to hold on to the stronger olds, and what you know what I mean. I'm still workshopping this shit, man. It takes time, and then I'm never gonna publish it. That's the magic of writing stories. It's just not. Point is, we take them to the thrift store where we buy most of my clothes. Really weird that we're doing this right here, right now. At the end of the trip, I got some replacement jeans and shredded ones. Got a few old records. He's a hipster. Oh no, my boyfriend's a fucking hipster. God damn it. Here I was thinking I could meet someone normal. And then I got him a phone rumor because for some reason Rainbow just manifests himself. He's awful. I guess he's not much of a gamer. Neither of us felt like cooking, so we pulled our cash together and got a pizza. There's no Dynamos, but it was cheap. I'm pretty sure you could just call fucking Dynamos and be like, hey, Dynamo, we're fucked up. Could you please send an airdrop? Something else was in the forefront of his mind. Oh no, it's ending one. Peeking through the curtains. Even if stuff I can't imagine losing a friend you've had since grade school like that. Yeah, Trish fucked up. The only time today I was able to resist Fang's urging to skip for a third day and look for school this morning. I tried getting along too, but he wasn't ready yet. As I arrive, I can't believe I went from a kissless virgin to a fucking boyfriend in 2 days! And he's in my house! I cradle my head. Take a deep sigh. If Nasser or Ripley finds out, they'll have to use dental records. I think the real question is, how are you going to avoid Nasser? How are you avoiding Nasser, Anon? What's the battle plan here? Well, my parents think. They send me a crowd across the country, and I come back even gayer than before. That's not gonna fucking fly at Thanksgiving, which is why your dad dies, because the author's a fucking coward and refuses to actually let denouements play out. Instead goes, oh, a twist! Which I guess is exciting, but sometimes you need those low-key moments to just kind of trail off. Give the audience the impression that shit happens in between. Anyway, we're going. Crowded hallway, no one seems to take note of me. I don't know exactly what I was expecting. I mean, the fact that, like, probably about a dozen people got expelled probably didn't help. So we through the halls. Also, odds are that Nasser's been interrogating people. It's very likely Nasser's just been interrogating the shit out of people. And everyone's like, we're not talking about that guy. We'll die. He's talking about clearing those towns when I get back. And where's Fang? Have you been making kissy faces? You have any idea what's happened the last few days? My folks are worried sick. His grip on my shoulders tightens and he shreds through my shirt. God fucking damn it, that was my last shirt with no claw marks on it. I thought you had like 40 of them, man. You're lucky he texted me this morning, else Dad would come out looking for you right now. Listen, Asa, I can explain, but you have to calm down. Well, you better explain, or you'll be having this conversation with my dad instead. But I would love to have it with the band. My dad, the band. The Dan, my dad. What? Look, Fang's just been staying in my barn. Let me finish. Listen, we had sex, yes. We're doing mpreg, all right, but it's not as bad as you think. How the what the fuck is mpreg? Listen, Nas, it's not as bad as you think. What? And I have no idea what you're talking about. You're speaking a different language. Yeah, they got their feathers plucked. Those assholes. Why is it separate? Translation, I guess. What happened to them anyway? Well, they got sent to Reef City Correctional for the rest of the semester. Jesus. I don't know why we're bringing this up at all. I feel like Nasser would just go keep... Like, people forget this, but you can characterize someone by refusing to answer questions, right? Nasser can be like, I'll tell you after you tell me what I want to know. You know, prioritize your character's motivations. That way they have some fucking spice. Thanks to Wednesday and yesterday, and it's still at my apartment. I wanted him to come to school with me, but he said he wasn't ready. Just kiss already. I said us had a tired sigh. Oh, we ordered chicken, some roast beef, pizza. I don't even know what he says in English. There's another in Dutch. He says, kippetje with roast beef and pizza. I love that. Kippetje. Chicken. Diminutive. Oh, he means that. No, listen. We made out like fucking mad. And there's mpreg, but listen, it was because of the kiss. You know, I'm technically a fungus. I cross pollinate. Look, man, I'm too damn sore to even cuddle. I swear to God, I don't. Why would Fang cuddle you? Or do you think that we? Or would you think? Why are you like this? Don't you know your fucking sibling is pansexual? They haven't exactly been subtle about it with Anon. Goddamn. Wait, my sibling, who's extraordinarily fruity, is into guys? What? Goddamn, Nasser, you're dense as a log. Oh, that's kind of good, though. But it's not played for laughs, I think. That's the bad part. What? I already told you I wanted to make out. I never thought he would like you back. I mean, look at you. Anon's kind of handsome. He's been beefing up. Look, you promised me you looked after Fang. Okay, meet me after school. We'll go over everything you need to know to be... I would love the idea that he just doesn't know how to process boyfriend. Not that he's homophobic or anything, but he's just like... I can't imagine that I'm going to have to deal with a gay in my life. This is so weird. I always thought Fang would at least date a girl. No! He falls to his knees and begs to the heavens. And after Jesus is like, I told you to love your family and neighbors no matter what, my bro! And then he goes like, he takes out a vuvuzela and like blows it at Anna. Go, boy! Woo-hoo-hoo! It's like, what the fuck? Nasser, you gotta get up the Emprex any minute. How fast does this go? It's like, I don't know, I'm a fungus man. I'm just a fungus man. I'm just a fun little guy. Fuck me. Woo. Oh, shit. As he walks over, of all people, it had to be the one fucking human. Of all people, it had to be the one guy I'm racist and sexist against. God damn it. Did anyone call you a fag yet? Well, actually, your brother kind of did. Just indirectly. Better than expected. He did throw me against the lockers. You talk to him. I mean, you feel up to it. I feel up to it when I'm done raiding your fridge. Cease. Let's discharge. Oh no, my butt. Today's been a fucking drag, and I'm not even wearing a skirt. 2 days worth of homework for Fang. Feels like they packed fucking rocks into my backpack. It's so heavy. Oh, it's hella lunch. I hope you have to talk with Naomi because Naomi is so fucking critical to this plot. She should be addressing you right now because this is not good Fang behavior she wants. Everything I was beaten so badly was in a coma. Oh, everything I was beaten so badly that I was in a coma to actually fighting 10 guys and winning. That's how rumors go, man. They go all over. Also, those guys got sent away, so who knows? They can't defend themselves. Also, the Red Side Room and the Fang and I were going to run away and have already left the state. That's a different fanfic, my man. I forgot which one, but it was alright. Which one was that again? That was actually an alright one, right? I was actually like really on board with that. Hold up. Why does this mug appear in every British kitchen? I don't know what's up with Chris Spargo, but this man makes exactly the videos I want the most. Absolute cream of the crop. Get it? Cream? Because I'm a fungi man? God, I can't stop fucking laughing at this bullshit fucking. Where is my last? Oh yeah, goodbye again. All his plot threads. I was talking about that. Where's my last? Where's my last updated read list? Was it ending 1.5? Wasn't that like the first one we did? That was alright, right? Yeah, I think that was the one, the Runaways. That one was so cute. That one was so cute. It was like, oh man, I got a kid and I don't want to go home and I'm running away isn't a good idea. You got a job and it sucks and it's just a it was just a fun story. I kind of want to reread it because you know, unlike all this hot garbage, it actually had a fucking mind of its own. Where were we? I have like 15 minutes. I gotta wrap this shit up fast. Shit! It's only lunch. How the fuck did you say skinny? Carnivore metabolism, I guess. Get a quick message. Ooh. Oh, it's read. Look, bro, I'm not here to bother you. I'm just worried about Fang. You do know where they are, right? No. I think he turned into a mushroom. No! Just like in Look Outside. You're like, no! My moth boyfriend! No! He's a mushroom now. Just like in what is it called again? Earthbound. I told you anything. Sure, bro. We've been trying to get the hang of it, ignore all our texts. And it's surprise Trishkin. Yeah. I mean, Reed didn't exactly make a good case for himself. Still a bit frazzled. So what do you gotta do? We're dating now. Seriously? Fang's gay? I know he dressed like an. I always knew he dressed like an absolute fruit. You know, he sometimes wore a dress and a skirt and everything, but I thought he was just like a drag queen or a transvestite. You know, perfectly normal cis straight things to do for a non-binary person. just, I don't know if that means you're open-minded or was, but what the hell? I told her I liked Fang in the principal's office. Why do you care? I don't really. Again, with this fucking shit. She got her in-school suspension this week, and she's taking the breakup of the band pretty hard. Should have thought about that before. Hey, listen, bro. I know what a feeling. You think we're talking? I can't say, man. That's not my fucking job. Good talk, bro. This is when Naomi should show up just to fuck with him. Rest of the day as close as I can. Feels always alone in music class. Oh. Meet me in the parking lot. I'm by the car. I got a crowbar, and it's for your kneecaps. It's time for therapy. Whose therapy? Mine. Ah, my leg! Oh, yeah, this is in the game, too, right? It's like you gotta give him dino nuggies. Going on a supply run. Monster. Monster? But don't eat any. I don't know if you do. Don't think it sneaks them either. You count so many nuggets and writes it on each bag. If the nuggets don't count, don't match. And the monster, it's his caffeine of choice. That only lets him have one a day, but he'd drink it like water if he could. Jesus Christ. Fang, how do you live? Like, nuggets are waste meat. They're not healthy. The white ones are her favorite, but they'll drink any of them. I don't know what flavor it is. I'm not reading the fucking can. I don't get paid enough as brother. I've been thinking about names, and I'm like, you could make Nasa or Nasira, but then I'm like, it would be cuter if we went for Nessie. It's kind of on the nose, yeah, but it works, you know. Or Nazi. Something simple and cute. But if we go with Nessie, we have to pull out the Scottish. The white ones are his favourites, but he wouldn't drink any of them, like a true Scotsman. Can I get a kilt? Oh, you can, me boy. You'll get a tartan like the rest of us. Aye. God, I missed that fucking woman in. God, what was it again? Like the Inco is making out with everyone mod, and they had this. God damn it! Oh boy, I love that mod. It's so dumb. It's my fucking Tukami's everywhere. What the hell? It's a mod for Wani, because that's the wrong character. Snoot Trek. Are they? Oh my god, that Trish edit is stupid. Ah! I can't believe Olivia is a Borg. What is happening? Astro Season, that's what I'm thinking of. Have they updated? No, I don't think so. Yeah, still. Yeah. And that one was cute. That one did some cute stuff. But why are you helping me? Oh, first did. I thought it was the worst case scenario. I'll admit. Ouch. The more I think you might be what Fang needs right now. Seriously? Yeah. I'll stop being gay when I realize how much men suck to date. And they care about you too. I saw your shield. Doesn't let anyone touch his wings, you know. Not even mom, if he lets you touch them. So I got your blessing. If you could be the best boyfriend you can be for them, then yes. And if you can convince him to stop being your boyfriend, that's also great. You know, you can't lose here, Anon. You can't lose. I started like a madman through Skin Row. Not even bothering. Is this chapter bad? No. But it's also exactly what's in the game, so I'm not going to judge it for it. Probably get jacked. Do you mean jacked off? Oh, my penis! You know, jorking it like my peanuts. Still never carrying all this shit. Can't you rush carry it? Yeah, but these entries, I'll die! Fine. I think after this we're doing living memory. I absolutely fucking need you people to understand how ridiculous the purple prose in living memory is. You don't understand. That fic is just the worst, and I love it. Oh my god! Fuck! That's jorking it. My peanuts. God! Mm. All I remember of that is that one, I love the Gonzo story, and two, I love the Gonzo writing. I don't remember how it actually was because it's been a while. Fuck. Assisted. Man, you healed fast. A little distant. He might be a bit nervous. Playing on the X-ray. Don't freak out. He's here to help. How much do you know? I don't know everything. Again, I think this is all just in the game. I wasn't planning on it. Are you wearing Anon's clothes? I didn't have anything else to wear. I'm really happy for you, Fang. I'm really happy for you, Fang. I'm still surprised Naomi isn't involved with any of this, because this really feels like something Naomi, especially considering what she's been doing so far. Unless she really is like taking a distance, which would be a nice twist. Be like, oh yeah, I stopped because, you know, I don't have any fucking leverage. Trish fucking took it from me. Trish snuck into my room, took that shit because she hates my guts and she wants to ruin my life. She found out about it, used it. I have nothing. Go do your own thing, but fuck off out of my life, okay? Like, come home with me. Mom and Dad are worried sick. I'm worried sick for you. Everyone's worried sick. Everyone's sick. Anon's throwing up already. God damn it, Anon! But there's bile! I want to throw up bile! Nothing wrong with it. Need to look after Anon, though, Anon. You want to stay or leave? It's up to you. What if they want to see Anon? What if... You're an adult, Fang! You can sneak out of the house like an adult. Want to have the Bodo back. Bodo? I just want you back. I know you're my sibling, but I'm being an idiot. I want to point out the non-binary shit for Fang has been so fucking unimportant to the story. Again, it might as well not have been there. Really contributes nothing to the overall conversation because Fang is gay. That is not being disputed. So, like, why even have it? Next time, another kiss. So the chased peck or the awkward attempt like yesterday. I almost forgot Marco Barkish. I would love it if Nasser's like, oh, disgusting. Get out. You know, you might be my brother and you might be gay, but goddamn. Me and Naomi, we kiss properly. I'm gonna need to teach you. Fang has to sit there while Naomi and Nasser have at it. Woo! Oh. Chapter felt like it took forever to write, even though I'm just fucking quoting the book. Naomi was originally going to be one to talk to Anon, but that wasn't the Naomi Gets Hit timeline, so she was replaced with Reed instead. If you don't know what in-school suspension is or whatever, it's sort of like spending every period in detention. I don't know if that's an American thing or not. The next chapter might be a little short, it might add some fluff to it, but as far as Snoot goes, the only date and the prom left. As to what's next, I've settled on something from Leo's point of view. Let's do the comments real fast. The comments of this in the last chapter. Shit! Someone wrote something in Spanish, and it's a lot. No, fucking detect language, Bingus. I didn't know that's how they handled suspensions. Where I'm from, it usually was not going to school for a certain number of days can result in a drop in grades if your teachers aren't lenient in allowing you to make up for assignments you missed during that time. Oh, that's just fucking hot dog shit. It depends on the teacher we're lucky with them. Since the power punch isn't canon now, some sort of punishment is still kind of narratively satisfying. Not expected, but narratively satisfying. Beyond breaking up with NASA with her after graduation, this shit is great and we keep doing blah blah. Would gay again, joking aside, super cute. I mean, the chapter overall is fine, but again, Still stand by that the previous chapter just fucking torpedoes everything. But yeah, I forgot to point this out. The Naomi punch is no more. So show for a pair of haters. Ugh, I don't know why you kept her being a Machiavellian villain. Bashes Naomi in the face, zero consequence. We're so bad. Which makes it weird. So this guy like edited this out later. So Naomi gets clapped for nothing regarding the incident, with Trish walking because Reed is sucking her off constantly. Amazing. Start to gang beating, to be honest. He didn't know Naomi had nothing to do with Mori Hinamoto thing. So he made this edit pretty late if there's so much to it. A parking fight. I like that. What? Yeah, this... What a weird edit. When did he make this? When did he feel the need to make this? So anyway, Chapter 23 after Apartment Adventures is mall melodrama. I am losing steam. I kind of want to go back to Tori Game just because Tori Game at least... Kind of agree on there being two little dates and Snoot. Always thought Snoot Game was a bit short. Snoot Game had the problem of having to cater to 4 different endings with wildly different characters. It just fucking shot itself in the foot. It had endings and it shouldn't have. Endings fuck up your story's capacity to have good flow. I'm just saying, man. Fucking excuse me? Warhammer, the battle for the Soul Spring. What the fuck are these young adult novel-ass characters doing in Warhammer? Warhammer? So, yeah, better or worse? I don't fucking know, man. I don't know anymore. We've got Prodigal Son 4 coming up. Oh yeah, we're not that far. We're like 5 chapters away from the entering bonus chapters, which means we're done. Wow. This really was a fucking nosedive straight into the ground after doing all right. I'm done. I'm done for now. I'm gonna go and put a knife in my stomach and take my pancreas out because, or my appendix. I don't know which one. I'm gonna take something out of myself. Fuck it, man. Jesus Christ.